Hi guys, Merlin here. Just a quick one to bring you up to date with a few things that's been going on with me. So recently I brought up a collection of Warhammer stuff of a friend who has decided to give up on his projects, and they very generously gave me a set of studio lighting absolutely free. So a big thank you out there to M&S, no, not the shop. You guys know who you are. Thank you very much. They are brilliant. I'm actually using them right now. It's a lot softer than the lights I currently have, and I can angle them a lot better as well. Project-wise, I'm now going to be on track for my planned winter project of Return to Hoth. For those of you who don't know, I play Star Wars Legion as a big, lifelong Star Wars fan. And they have just released a series of themed battle forces, one for the 501st, one for General Grievous's droid forces on Utapau, I believe, and two focusing on my favourite era, the Galactic Civil War, which was Blizzard Force, led by Darth Vader, with loads of snowtroopers, and a ATST, which I could not say no to, and Echo-based defenders, led by Leia and Chewbacca, with a load of rebel troopers, laser cannons, and tauntauns. So I've decided to build a 3x3 what's the word, skirmish board for Legion. I already have a 3x3 Endor themed board, but if I'm going to go for a Hoth theme, I'm going to need a fresh board. I'm actually going to plan on using the reverse of my Endor board, as I'll be using a very similar size. It'll be a 4x3 board in total, with a 6-inch command area on each side for each player. I will be building it as a slightly elevated bit of terrain. I'm going to be picking up a snow effects terrain kit that I found online. There was a quite nice one I saw on YouTube. It includes a styrofoam safe spray, various elements for creating snow themed terrain, so it'll be a good set to grab. It also includes lots of paints, glues, etc. as well. So I'm going to be doing that, and I've planned out the board. I'm going to be having a, not too sure how well it will come across, but I've got a small section here of the Rebel trench there. Over here we've got a sloped area leading up from the Imperial landing zone, and then in the middle we've got about a good 1.5 feet there of open terrain. I'm also going to be building some scatter terrain pieces. I've got a Airfix snow speeder, which is similar scale to Legion, so I'm going to chop him up and have him as a scatter piece. I'm also going to be building some rock formations. Maybe if I've got some spare components, or I'm thinking of getting some blue stuff and trying out some molding. So I might use some components to create fallen soldiers on the battlefield. So that'd be quite nice as well. Other projects, of course, that's going on, if you are following them, is my Imperium journey. I've just checked my account, and on the 23rd of September, I believe it was, my latest delivery has been shipped. So it should be here sometime next week, if not the end of this week. For usually Friday, my friend Jason, he gets his, and mine is usually a few days after that for some reason. But that will be coming out soon, so there'll be an unboxing for that when I get it. There'll be an unboxing for both Blizzard Force and Echo-based defenders, plus a airspeeder, which I've also ordered to add to my Rebel side of the Force. I've also got, left over from my May 4th bundle, a E-Web cannon to add to the Blizzard Force. which will be a nice addition and sort of balances out both sides. I will be doing a video diary on the progress I'm making on the board. Like I said, it's going to be a winter project, so it's something for me to do with the night now drawing in and there's not much daytime. Light for me to be able to paint without draining on electricity, and of course with upping fuel costs, it is going to be a really candlelit winter, I think. But it's something I can work on upstairs with minimal lighting and very little power going into it. Excuse me. Other things on the pipeline, I'm still waiting to hear about He-Man Battlegrounds. I believe the company is still waiting for it to be shipped from Spain, so that's still up in the air as when that's going to be arriving. I ordered it roughly the same time as I ordered my Legion sets. They were delayed mainly because of shipping problems and pushed back release dates for the actual sets. I mean, these Republic era sets came out middle of September, end of August, and I think the Echo Base Defenders and Blizzard Force have only just come out now this week. Where was I? Oh yeah. Also, I'm still waiting again for components for a order. I'm waiting on some spray paints from Colourforge. I'm also getting some sci-fi generic terrain, which I'm going to be building up for Legion. I'm not too sure. It might go into my Endor board, sort of part of a Imperial complex on Endor. I can always add like some extra bushes, vines, etc. on them to tie them into the battle board a bit more. Merlin Makes was a pretty popular video when I released it about 2 weeks ago now. Haven't had much feedback, but I enjoyed doing it, and if anyone would like to see more of that, please let me know. Drop a comment down below, and I'll see what Lego sets I can find and ones I will build. I mean, I do have the Speedstars Aston Martin. That was a really fun kit to build. I might be willing to dismantle it and rebuild it. It won't be an unboxing as such like I did with the other one, but it would be a nice set to build on camera. The Aston Martin kit car itself actually is obviously, for those of you of a certain vintage will know, one of the most popular Bond cars. It does sadly come with a Daniel Craig figure, which a lot of people were wanting, because we've never actually got a Bond figure at all. We did have a few generic sort of spy guys in the collectible minifigure sets. I would have preferred rather a Sean Connery or even a Pierce Brosnan. I know Pierce Brosnan never drove the Aston Martin, but I guess this set is tied to No Time to Die, the latest Bond film, and Daniel Craig's last. I still need to watch that, actually. So, yeah, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to see me do in Merlin Makes. I have a small collection of Airfix, if anyone's interested in seeing me build that. I got like 3 sets of the Spitfire, a couple of other airplanes, including a Red Arrow. I've got an Aston Martin, actually, which needs to be built up at some point. And I have a schools class locomotive, a really old Airfix kit, which has, well, I managed to get for pretty cheap, and it's untouched, still in its sealed bag, and just haven't really found the time to do it. I could do it as a Merlin Makes. It might be a 2-parter because it's a pretty in-depth build. Other than that, that's pretty much all there is. I have sort of settled on a Legion or Legions to paint for Horus Heresy. I'm currently test painting 5 Sons of Horus and 5 Blood Angels. I am really enjoying painting red a lot more than I was painting yellow for my Imperial Fists. Despite the fact I got them 3 times in a row on the Legion, which Legion are you test, I am really leaning more towards the Sons of Horus as a traitor force, which I already have a small section of because I bought Abaddon Loken about a year or so ago when Heresy 2.0 was first leaked. I bought them in anticipation, plus a squad of 10 Mark IVs and a squad of Justarian Terminators. So I bought those, painted them up, and they've been in my display case for, like I said, just over a year now. So yeah, definitely going to stick with the Sons of Horus, and I'm thinking I'll sell my Phalanx Warders that I've built and primed, and I'll sell the Legion Praetor for my Imperial Fists that I've painted up. And like I said, sell those off and put that money towards... I do like the Dawnbreaker cohort for the Blood Angels and the Crimson Paladin Terminators. They are also really quite sweet. Definitely want to expand the Justarian into a squad of 10. I've done 5 Cataphracti for my Sons of Horus, so I'm going to do 5 Cataphracti for the Blood Angels. I need to repaint the Dreadnought and 10 Mark 6s, as they are currently part painted as Imperial Fists. Shouldn't be too hard. I have been told a good stripping agent, so I'm going to see if I can get a bottle of that and try and knock off a few layers of paint before I give them a new prime. So yeah, this is probably one of the first in-depth videos face-to-face. So if you've enjoyed it, I might be doing this more. I might even start doing some live streaming. We have had our airband box installed for the area, but they are still setting up all the actual network connections, etc. So that might hopefully give me a bit better internet connection bandwidth, etc. So live streaming might be something I do in the future, but for the moment though, you'll still be sticking to me and my videos. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So we've covered Imperium, we've covered Legion, which I'll be doing for my winter project. We've covered the new and improved lighting setup for the Mad Merlin studio. I still need to finish actually tidying up the kitchen, well, old kitchen, where I have my studio, and I'm going to try and swivel a few things around so I've got a bit more space. I need to put some of the chairs that are down there that aren't being used somewhere a little better than, well, in the way really. And I'm still trying to sell the exercise bike my mum bought for my brother 3 years ago, maybe more than that, and it's never been used, so that's just in the way quite a lot. Yeah, we've pretty much covered everything. So I will be starting from my next Imperium episode, episode 55. I will be starting to do, much like Fohammer and other people, I will be giving a question of the video. I'm going to think of a load of questions and start putting them out there. So my question to you is, have you enjoyed this video? If so, give it a thumbs up. Share it if you wish to your social medias. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It does help the channel get noticed. There is also my affiliate links in the description down below. My Buy Me a Coffee, which I'm currently in the process of figuring out how to do a tiered system with rewards. I might look into possibly a Patreon. And I'm thinking of looking for somewhere other than eBay to sell. I've heard Etsy's quite good. It does still charge, but I don't think it's as bad as eBay is. So I might have a look at that. It's pretty more focused towards hobbying, etc. So it might be a better medium for me to use. But yeah, that is definitely it now. Thank you for watching. If you've got all the way to the end of this video, don't forget to answer the question, did you enjoy it, and what would you like to see in future videos? Leave that in the comments down below. That is pretty much it then. This has been Merlin. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time for more mad content. Goodbye. Come on.